Well, hello. Welcome to another Spokane Minute, and welcome to some sweater weather, because that's exactly where we're at. So I pulled out the old sweater and keeping warm while I bring you all of the great things that you can do in Spokane to be involved in your community and have a really good time. So let's get to it. Well, before we get to number one on the list of the top 5 things you can do in Spokane over the next couple of weeks to have a good time and support your local community, as you can tell, I just want to point out, yes, there's some mood lighting in here. It's because I had to move from my typical haunts to do this, and that's okay because it's cool. It's that time of year. Kind of makes sense, but I will tell you one pro tip: never have just overhead lighting. And I don't care if it's you going to the office. If you want to look good, don't only do overhead lighting. I'm just saying. But without further ado, you know I love to bring you unique, fun events that you maybe wouldn't always have the thought to go do. And I am here especially for number one. This is on October 24th. That's this coming Friday. It's from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. If you have never been to the Montvale Hotel in downtown Spokane, it's historic, over 100 years old. And it always hosts some amazing events. And they are hosting an event called Ghost Light. It's an eerie, immersive live performance at the historic Montvale Event Center. So you can go. It has such performers from groups like Coil Aerialists. I can never do that. I could die just falling off those things. Quiero Flamenco. And the performers and actors of Stage Left Theater are here to bring you an eerie and immersive, spooky experience. Takes place on 3 floors of the Montvale. I have been to a version of this in the past. There is nothing like it. Like I said, 4 historic floors of this beautiful building that is there, packed with different kind of eerie and spooky things around every corner. And it's there for you to have an amazing time. Keep in mind, it is a ticketed event, although they don't have coat check. So keep that in mind when you're doing it. It's a ticketed event. You can go to Kindling, Kindling, danceproductions.com. So that tells me there's going to be a lot of movement, but it's always entertaining. I have the best time, and it's one that not all your friends are going to go do. So it'll give you lots of good stories. So number one on the list, I would suggest this Friday, the 24th, to go there. Go to kindlingdanceproductions.com to find out about ticketing. I know that tickets are going fast there, but I want to see what you think of it. It'll be a lot of fun. Number 2, you know how I love an immersive theatrical experience. So do I have another offering for you? Oh, yes, I do. It's part of our very own Northwest Museum here in Spokane. Amazing place. You can be a member there and get to go to different exhibits that come through Spokane at a discounted rate. But they also own the Campbell House, which is a historical house here in Spokane with lots of history and lots of history with the Campbell family. But they are doing something very fun. So, do you miss the days when you could just curl up under the covers and someone would read you a story and it would be on a cold, rainy day like it is today? And it just felt amazing. Nothing is more relaxing, knocks me out like I just had a Valium. But that just tells you it's very relaxing. Well, here's that with a little bit of a spin. You can go to Campbell House for an event they call Campbell House Gothic, Bram Stoker's Dracula. So this is on Saturday, October 25th. That's coming right up this week from 3 to 5 p.m. It is a ticketed event, and I will tell you what website to go to get those tickets. But in this, they take you through the Campbell House. And every now and then, they have actors there who are going to read you excerpts from Bram Stoker's Dracula. I keep trying to call him Bram Stoker's, but that's a different thing. Bram Stoker's Dracula. So you'll go to each of these rooms and they'll have actors reading you excerpts. And it is kind of spooky and also a lot of fun. And you're also learning some history while they do it. They'll share history of Bram Stoker as well, if you are interested in that. But it's a literary person's dream. It's a theatrical person's dream. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, like I said, that's going to happen Saturday, October 25th from 3 to 5. You can go get more information and find out how much tickets are at northwestmuseum.org. northwestmuseum.org. Here's number 3. I am more than happy to bring you number 3. I'd say I was stoked, if you will, just to throw back to the number 2. But this is an amazing musical group that if you don't know them, I would highly suggest finding them on YouTube, getting to know them, because I love their music. So the Oh Hellos, OH space HELLOS, is coming to the Knitting Factory here in Spokane. This is a sibling duo that has a lot of people in the band behind them. The siblings are Maggie and Tyler Heath. They did their first release in 2011. And I love this. They like to say they're intentionally independent recording artists. I love independent artists. You're not beholden to people telling you what to do, so it's as pure as I think you can be. They did a Tiny Desk concert with NPR. I love Tiny Desk concerts. They are brilliant. They like to say that they love blending and bending styles and genres into a unique mixture of electric folk music. It's so much fun to listen to. Their energy is so much fun to witness. And I was thrilled to see that they're coming to the Knitting Factory. So on Saturday, November 1st, intentionally independent recording artists, the Oh Hellos, are going to play just for you. The show starts at 7:30. I highly recommend getting your tickets now because, you know, the Knitting Factory tickets do go fast. So go to SP, like the first 2 letters of Spokane, sp.knittingfactory.com to find out how much tickets are, where to get your tickets, and I really hope you go and support this band. They are so fun. So, okay, number 4. Number 4, coming right at you. This is, again, one of my loves, which is film. And this is an event that's being held by the Spokane Film Project, which is hosting a screening of a movie that was filmed here in our area. So, you know, we have a film industry here. We have crews that work here. And so this was filmed here. So people we know and love were part of these films. This is a new film called Train Dreams. It's based on a novella by Dennis Johnson. It's beloved in the literary community, and it deals with the story of a man who, in the early 1900s, was part of the logging industry and was a railway man and helping to build that as well. But it deals with this beautiful life he was able to build and the experience of his life that he was able to build throughout that as a backdrop. So they have joined, Spokane Film Project has joined forces with Magic Lantern on Main, who, you know, I've held events there. I love it there. So on Saturday, November 8th, they are going to do a premiere event, and this is going to start at 7 p.m., and everybody can go and see this film. This film has stars like Joel Edgerton, William H. Macy, and Felicity Jones, and that's just to name a few. There's even more names in this movie, and they were in our area filming this, what is being said to be it's getting rave reviews, a brilliant story and a great movie. So if you love to see a movie before anybody else, if you love an event to celebrate film, this is one that I think you would enjoy. You can go to magiclanternonmain.com to find out the details of what it is. You'll also find out that if you wanted to just kind of be offside and not watch it on the big premiere night, they are showing the film on the 6th and the 7th as well. But the 8th is the big event. It's a great way to support Spokane Film Project, and I think it would be fun to see it. I'd love to know what you think about it. So until then, what's going to be number 5? And here we are, number 5 on our list of some really fun things you can do here in your community of Spokane to not only have a good time, but also support local. And that's why I started this. I wanted people to get out there and see there are things you can do in this community. And one of the things I try to do with this list is to make a well-rounded, what would be fun, whether it be film or music or reading, or, I love a good cooking class. I can't help it. Do you know what I also love? Pasta. So give me both of those and we'll do it. If you want to take a cooking class, it's Pasta 101, Pasta Basics, where you will make a pasta you can take home. They'll also teach you how to make some simple sauces. I'm thinking if I go, I could gain all the weight I've ever lost in my life in just knowing how to make pasta. But I do want to say Smoke Ridge Barbecue in Spokane Valley. It's down on Sprague, 11027 East Sprague, is having a beginner pasta making class. This is going to be Saturday, November 8th. It starts at 4 o'clock. It's about 2 hours, maybe a little more. It's ages 14 and up. So maybe you've got a kid or a nephew or a niece that likes to cook as well and wants to know more. This would be a fun thing to share with them. But also just a fun thing for me to be at and eat the food. That's all it is. Maybe I won't even join the class. I'll just wait on the side and be the taste tester. And, that'll give me a good 500 pounds, right? That should work right there. But like I said, it's beginning pasta maker. Now at Smoke Ridge Barbecue, they actually give cooking classes that are even going up for more advanced. So let's say you nail Pasta 101 and you want to keep going up with pasta. They have classes for you that you can look at. All you have to do is go to Smoke Ridge Barbecue. How about that? Smoke Ridge bbq.com. There is a whole section that you just hit classes and you'll see all that they have available. But I think this would be fun. And if you do go and you want to make me some pasta, I'm not going to say no to you. But those are my top 5 right now. I know it's getting cold out. I know we're heading to that not fun season. Not for me. I don't like it. I don't ski. I don't sled. I slide real easily. And that's a problem. But it's not time to hide in your house. Get out there, get a friend, get a family member. Just go and have a good time. So I want to know, how good are you at making pasta? Okay, and that will cover this week's top 5 list of what you can do over the next couple weeks here in Spokane to have a really good time. As always, I love to hear from you. If you go, send me an email, production@arucreative.com. I would love to hear from you. If you have pictures from events, take a selfie, send it my way. That's a lot of fun. And just keep looking for amazing ways to be involved in your community. And if you have suggestions, go ahead and email them over to us as well. You can always check out the Spokane Minute at www.arucreative.com. Just click podcast, Spokane Minute, and you can watch the latest. You can even catch up on last week's. It's there as well. But until next time, my friends, go get that sweater. Do some sweater weather shopping, and let's enjoy the community we're in. Okay, talk to you later.